Hi friend, welcome to the Company Law Adjudication and Appeal series. Today we are discussing Gujarat ROC adjudication order in the matter of the FCS Machinery India Private Limited for the violation of section 203 subsection 1 of the Companies Act read with the rule 8A of the Company Appointment and Remuneration of Managerial Personnel Amendment Rule 2014 for the non-appointment of the whole-time company secretary. This order was passed on the 6th April 2022. Let's see the facts of the case. Company name is FCS Machinery India Private Limited, having registered office in Gujarat. Facts of the case: the inquiry of Mr. FCS Machinery India Private Limited, ordered by the MCA in the financial year 2021-22. During the inquiry of the document informed filed by the company under the MCA portal, it is observed that company was incorporated on 9th August 2019 and paid up share capital of the company from its incorporation was 8 crore 75 lakh. However, the company has failed to appoint full-time qualified company secretary during the period from the 10th of February 2020 to 31st March 2020. That is within the 6 months from the date it reaches the trigger point, the company should appoint a whole-time company secretary. Let's check the provision of the company law. As per the section 203 subsection 1 of the Companies Act, every company having belonging to the such class or classes of company as may prescribe under rule 8A shall appoint a whole-time company secretary, and as per the rule 8A, a company other than a company covered under the rule 8 which has a paid up capital of 5 crore rupee or more shall have a whole-time company secretary. In the rule 8A, word every private company which has paid up capital of 10 crore rupees or more shall have a whole-time company secretary, substituted for a company other than a company covered under the rule 8 which has paid up share capital of 5 crore rupees or more shall have a whole-time company secretary, substituted by the Company's Appointment and Remuneration of Managerial Personnel Amendment Rule 2020 dated 3rd January 2020 and amendment effective from on or after 1st April 2020. As per the subsection 5 of section 203, if any company makes any default in complying with the provision of this section, such company shall be liable to penalty of the 5 crore rupees, and every director and KMP who is default liable to penalty of 50,000 rupees, and where the default is continuing one with further penalty of the 1,000 rupees before each day after the first, during which the such default continue but not exceeding 5 lakh rupees. In a so-called notice and reply and personal hearing, here company replied that the company was incorporated on the 9th August 2019 with paid up share capital of 8 crore 75 lakh since incorporation of the company, and director was in continuous search of an appropriate candidate and explore various resources to find out a suitable candidate. However, company and its director was not able to find a suitable candidate due to location of the office and no major role of the company secretary in closely held private limited company. Further, director of the company came to know that the MCA, by this notification dated 3rd January 2020, has increased the limit for the appointment of the full-time qualified company secretary for a private company having paid up share capital of 10 crore or more and director of the company, though that now there is no requirement to appoint a whole-time company secretary under section 203 subsection 1 of the Companies Act due to revision in the trigger limit of applicability of section 203 subsection 1 of the Companies Act. But director were having lack of proper knowledge of applicability of the newly amended rule 8A, and we through its applicability with effective from the 3rd January 2020 itself, which was not the case under the rule 8A, which is effective from the 1st April 2020. Further reply that non-applicable appointment of the company secretary for the period was not deliberate, but due to lack of the awareness and interpretation of the newly amended rule 8A of the Companies Rule 2014. In order, since the company paid up share capital is 8 crore 75 lakh as per the master data, as per the last financial year 2019-20, turnover of the company is 1 crore 17 lakh 34,000. It's appeared that the company does fall under the ambit of the small company, and the provision of lesser penalty as per the provision of section 446B of the Companies Act shall apply to the company. Having considered the facts and circumstances of the case and submission made by the presiding officer, circumstances of the case and reply made by the company, and after taking into account the facts and factors above, ROC imposed a penalty on the company and its director as per the table given below. On the company, there is the maximum penalty is the 5 lakh, and for the delay of 50 days, there is a maximum penalty imposed on the 5 lakh, and on the on 3 director of who is officer in default, that is the 50,000 penalty, and for the delay of the 50,000, that is the 50,000, and maximum penalty 5 lakh, but this goes to 50,000 plus 50,000, that is 1 lakh on each director officer in default. That is the maximum penalty on the company, that is 5 lakh imposed, and on the 3 director for the delay of the 50 days, that is for default 50,000, and for 50 days delay, that is the 1,000 per day, that is the total penalty imposed on 1 lakh on each officer in default. Default counted from the period 10th February 2020 to 31st March 2020, excluding cooling period of 6 months under section 203 subsection 4 of the Act. The notices shall pay the amount of penalty individually for the company and its director out of the own pocket by way of the e-payment under the pay miscellaneous fee under the MCA and the payment service within the 90 days of order or of this order, and challan SRN rated after payment of the penalty filed in INC 28. Appeal, if any, against this order may be filed in the in writing with the regional director in form ADJ with the supporting document within the 60 days from the date of the receipt of the order. Thank you so much for watching this update.